Anna's been telling me who all's on here and telling me about the comments. And I have to tell you, she told me about, oh, hey, Pup Camper. Cheryl says it finally quit raining. And so Kathy Decree said that I'm posing for the cover of a fishing magazine in my thumbnail, not with my hat turned up like a big old geek, Kathy. I don't think they have geek fishing days. Maybe they do. Anyway, Jay Catletty and hey, Christina, good to see you on here. Nomadic Stina, Richard Albert, everybody, and my cousins. Thank you for being on here. I want to hear how your shows went last night. Cindy, it was good to talk to you yesterday. Heavy rains and 40s in Michigan. Oh my goodness, Megan. And Megan, I have not responded to your video. Thank you so much for that. That was so sweet. Thank you. Let's see. Look at all you on here. Jamel Campbell, 80s in Western Washington. I've got some new people on here. How lovely is that? 83 in Lake Jackson. I think it's about 80 something here. Beautiful, 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 but it is windy again. So we're sitting inside. It's been beautiful. We went fishing. Haven't had any winds. The only day of the week this week that we have winds is today, when I can't sit outside with you guys. Sorry about that. Oh goodness. Hey, Sally is still in Yuma over 100. I bet that's right. Dang it. Oh my gosh, Sue's at large. You got to meet Carolyn and Glenn and Zebrano. Okay, so those of you that don't know what Sue's at large and Kathy are talking about, so on Patreon, the KOKO Fam patrons, there is a group of us inside the KOKO Fam patrons that adopted an alpaca from a harvest host stay I did at an alpaca farm. And Felicity is the alpaca that we adopted. And she had a baby named Zebrano, and she's pregnant again. And so this year, for our second year, we adopted both Felicity again and her baby Zebrano. And they were, they just went and did a show, and Sue's at large says she got to meet them. And that is just so cool. Yes, Suze, yes, please do email the group with pictures. That is so cool. And so we do a lot of fun things in the KOKO Fam patrons, but that is exceptionally cool. Hey, Liz Jeffries is in the house, Sarah and Tanya from the UK. And I'm just wondering, in Texas, it would be Tanya. But Sarah and Tanya, is it Tanya? Maybe in the UK? Because we have Tanya Tucker here in the US. And so I'm just wondering. Oh, that is just so cool that you got to go do that, Sue's at large. Hey, Pearl, looking forward to talking to you on Sunday, my dear friend. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Kathy. That is so sweet of you. And Bev, Nana Adventures is in the house. Woohoo! I'm backing up to see who all I missed earlier. If I haven't said hello to you and I miss you, please leave another comment so that I can pick you up. Let's see. I think Be on the Road. That's awesomeness. And did I miss anybody else? I think I'm caught up. Hey, Becky is in the house. Rebecca McKinney. We met a Becca yesterday. Becky, and I thought of you. But she's Becca from El Paso, Texas. And so that was too funny. Hey, Betsy's in the house. Where did I miss Betsy? Okay. Yes, Tanya, like Tanya. Okay, Tanya, I'll try to remember that. I might slip and do a Texas Tanya, though. I'm just saying. Oh, my goodness. I missed Betsy somehow. How did I do that?
She was just up just a little bit.
Okay.
She just came in.
Yeah, I don't see you on here, Betsy. I'm sorry. Please say hello again because I'm missing it. Susan Jack, hi Susan. I really hope that while we are here in New Mexico and doing the state parks that we get to see you. My hair is out of control today with the wind. That's why it's up. Oh, don't let me kid you. It's up because I've been lazy today and I didn't want to do anything with it. So, and it's windy. But anyway, Susan, I hope that, like I said, while we're here in the New Mexico State Parks, that we get to see you. I'm going to talk in a little bit about our friend Lisa that came through, and we're fixing to go get to meet see another friend this week. And Michael says he's here too. Michael and Cindy are my cousins. Jana's giving me a look. Hold on. Okay, so she's asking me, who are we going to go see this week? And when I say it, she's going to go, oh, yeah, so I'm going to put her on camera. Are you ready?
I cannot approve from my phone. Is that an issue?
Let me see.
Well, Betsy's just saying hi again, and it had to be approved, and I've tried to approve her twice, and I can't. I push the button, and it doesn't.
Yeah, she's not showing up. Yeah, okay, so here, let me show you. Come here, come here, come here, come here. No, she won't show her face.
Oh, I know.
Oh, okay. You do know? Okay. Why won't you let me show you?
Oh, I don't know.
I was trying to show you. She wasn't letting me. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Okay, I got to find my chats. Betsy, I don't know why you're not showing up.
That's weird.
It's really bothering me.
I think it's because of the little emoticons, I guess. But both times we've had to approve her.
But she's not showing up to me.
I know, that's weird.
Oh man, this is really bothering me. Betsy, I don't know why you're showing up. I'm really glad you're here.
Her to say hi without the emoticon.
Yeah, say hi without an emoticon and see if we can see it. Yes, Susan, please see, what did Betsy say where she says I see Betsy?
Because she's just saying hello again.
Oh, you can see Betsy. Yeah.
You can all see Betsy. You just can't.
I'm the only one that can't. I don't know why. That would be great, Susan, especially if with your new RV or however you get to do it. Yeah, I am not seeing Betsy at all, and I don't understand what is happening with that. That is just weird. Anyway, Betsy, I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry I can't see you because I've missed you.
Well, I'll tell you what she said.
Okay, so Janice says she'll tell me what you said. You say.
Well, if it's nice.
If it's nice. If it's nice. If it's not nice, I would think it'd be the other way around. You'll tell me if Betsy is the person to see, Kathy says. Hey, Matilda in Tennessee. How are you, Tori? I have missed you and have been thinking about you, especially with the weather y'all have been having, and hope that you are okay. Let me hear from you and know how you're doing. Let's see if we can kick your wife Sarah out again this week. Yeah, I don't know what happened last week. And maybe I've blocked Betsy from me somehow. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So last week, or not, I guess it wasn't last week. It was, when was Lisa here?
Monday.
Monday?
Sunday, Monday.
Sunday? Monday? Sunday. So here's a question for you. How do y'all say the days of the week? Do you say like Sunday, Monday, like day of the week, Tuesday, or do you go like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or do you go like Wednesday would be like win, like you win the lottery, win? Zdeek. Like wins, like wins in the hair, Wednesday or Thursday. I'm asking for a friend. Oh yeah, Bev says it's 100 in Lake Havasu, but sitting in the water is refreshing. My friends, Joan Rock and her friends were also going to the lake today. Okay, Tori says she's been in my way. Oh, Tori, I'm sorry your pup has cancer. Yes, I'm so sorry to hear that, Tori. That certainly takes priority, and I'm sending you so much love. Oh, yay, Becky. She says she likes my hair up. Yeah, I got to, if I pull it back, y'all look at this. If I pull it back, it starts looking a little bit like Cruella de Vil. Don't you think? See that? I could do a whole Cruella. Don't y'all think I could do a whole Cruella de Vil look? That's what, if they were pulled back. Isn't that funny? But thank you, Becky. That's so sweet. What baby boy? You want to say hi to everybody? Huh? Are you saying hi? Why are you looking down all of a sudden when the camera's on you? You can't say hi? Say no, Mom, I'm shy. I'm camera shy. I'm joking. Yeah, there you go. Say hi to everybody. Oh, goodness. Anyway, yeah, lots of love going to you, Tori. Matilda is who I'm talking to. Okie Talk, it's Wednesday. Okay, so yours is a different one. No, I guess that's right. Wednesday or Wednesday. Yeah, I'm learning that everybody across the country says it differently. I say Wednesday, and you say it.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. She's like winds in the air, Wednesday. Just like Suzette Large just said. So that's so funny. Oh, thank you, Tori, and thank you, Brenda. Yeah, like Wednesday. Yes, Michael, that's true. Everybody says it differently. Gatsby says, hey, there's Bandit. Bandit is gorgeous. He's so sweet. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's awesomeness. Richard says Richard, hand me my sunglasses.
Which one?
Those. So Richard is talking about how in my video that just went up from Mexico, I had my glasses turned into, they were big glasses, and I had them turned into sunglasses because Jana wouldn't go out in public with me.
Because I like the smaller
Because she likes these too, and so that's what Richard's saying too. He likes these glasses. Looks bigger than the big round ones, maybe because my hair is up. Well, maybe, but the big round ones, I think they're okay, aren't they? Made into sunglasses. Doesn't that look fab? Doesn't it look fab? What do y'all think? Didn't they? These were glasses.
Take these off.
Yeah, these were glasses.
So this will come back down.
These were glasses, and I made them into sunglasses. Richard's like, oh my God, you don't even like them as sunglasses, Richard? Huh? He's like, oh my God, I love them. So I had them made into sunglasses. And Bev is saying they look great, and they're pretty sunglasses. Yeah, I think they make better sunglasses. But you look mauve, definitely. Oh, is that what he's saying?
No, I said that.
No, you're saying definitely better as sunglasses. Yeah. So yeah, but those are just my old. So these are real glasses, prescription and bifocals and the whole bit, and they're BBs. They BEBE. They're designer, and they are from Mexico. They were like 70-80% off in Mexico. These are just $5 cheaters from their reading glasses from Amazon. And then, but I have to have my other glasses so I can see the comments. And these are just from like Walmart or whatever. But yeah, I get that those others were too big for.
I have to agree, Richard. Better as sunglasses.
Yeah, they're better as sunglasses.
Well, I wasn't the only one.
Oh, thank you, Becky. Becky likes them. Okay, thank you. So does Tori. So does Brenda. Yes, better than sunglasses. They look great. Thanks, Sue. Hi, good to see you on here. And Richard, I'm giving you a hard time, but it's I agree. That's why I went ahead and had them make them into. Then Cheryl says yes, better as sunglasses. I get it.
Glad you did that.
I get it. Yeah, Jana was like, I put them on one day because my cheaters broke. And so I pulled those out and I put them on. She goes, what are you doing? I'm like, my other glasses broke. And she goes, well, we're going to the store. You're not wearing those. Because they weren't regular sunglasses yet. So, oh my goodness, Texan Lulu says that it is raining and stormy in Central Texas. We have a lot of friends in Central Texas, so you guys out there be careful. Granny Bear and Gus also in Texas. Sorry, had to take a drink. Bandit's going to sleep. Are you going to sleep, Mando? You want to show him how you're going to sleep? Oh, you're such a good boy. You want to show him how you shake? Shake? No. Shake? Oh, that is such a good boy.
You want to show your teeth? Oh.
Okay, here came Sammy.
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 Hey,
Sammy. She's like, what are y'all doing? He's getting all the attention. I don't like it. Y'all can see they got all their toys out again. Oh, Sarah has genuine fake Ray-Ban glasses from Turkey. I am learning that I need a pair of fishing sunglasses.
Yes, Sarah got up.
Sarah got up?
Yeah. Tanya was saying she needed to get Sarah up.
Oh, I didn't see it. I missed that. Flipper shades. Yeah, that'd be. I don't think Jen would go out in public with me for sure then if I wore those flipper shades.
You see Betsy now?
No, oh yes, yes. Okay, no, Betsy. Everybody else could see you but me. But yes, I can see you now. That's awesome. So Central Florida had golf ball size hail. Ooh, I'll have to contact my friends there and check on them. But I was saying that I think for fishing, I need to get me some fishing glasses that are on lanyards because you guys, I'm going to tell y'all a fish story, but it's true. It's a fish story, but it's true. Jan will back me up, and y'all are going to see the video that it's true. But I caught this whopper of a fish yesterday. I mean, gigantic, gargantuan fish. And my glasses kept falling off. I wore my readers from Walmart, but they just kept falling off. And the glare from the lake, we were actually when I caught that catfish on a river, but the glare and everything, and I'm just thinking I need to get me a pair of fishing sunglasses. But I caught this catfish that was about 2 feet long, you guys. It was huge. And it'll be on video, but we didn't keep it. We put her back in because she was pregnant. And while it would have made for some good eating and some great catfish, nice catfish fillets. I'm just going to keep showing y'all Bandit because he's going to sleep while I talk. And Savannah had hail too, Georgia. Okay, so sorry about the angle, but I want y'all to see him. I start talking and he goes to sleep. Isn't that adorable? But if I quit talking and try to show you guys, he wakes up. But yeah, it was about 2 feet. We didn't weigh it or anything because we were hurried. It took both of us. We got our clamps. What are those? Okay, he's done. So what are those clamps called we use? They're like hemostats, yeah. But we both have a set and they're clamped. Each of us clamps onto our vest. And it took both of our hemostats and both of us on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, to hurry up and get that hook out of that fish's jaw so we could hurry up and get her back in the water because she was pregnant. And I was worried that it was taking us so long, but we got it on video, and he is next level cute, Suze. I agree. Your brother-in-law falls to sleep every time your husband starts talking. So is that your brother-in-law or your brother's brother? I mean, your husband's brother. That's funny. Yeah, Bandit does that. Look at him now. Well, see, I put the camera on him, so he's waking up.
You could lay down. Go get on your bed.
He fears he's gonna. My dog.
He has FOMO.
He has the worst case of FOMO in the world. It is just. No, please don't get him started. She's gonna try to get him awake and play fetch. But yeah, Becky. Both Jana and I love fishing, and so your husband's sister's husband. Okay, got it. Yes, that's too funny. So here's the thing. Jana filmed me reeling in the fish, and then I filmed her releasing it. So you're going to have to watch both channels, which I hope you do anyway. When is yours coming up of me reeling it in? Maybe tomorrow or the next day? Soon.
Yeah.
She's pretty current on her videos. I'm a couple of weeks out.
Saturday or no?
Tomorrow's Saturday. Anyway, in the next, keep an eye out on her channel, and you'll see me reeling it in. And if you're not subscribed to Jana's channel, she's trying so hard to get to 10,000, so y'all help her out on that, and please go subscribe.
I'm working hard to get to 6,000.
6,000. You're at 6,000. No?
58.95.
Okay,
today.
she's 58. No, she doesn't want to be on camera today. Well, you keep moving. I can't do this to everybody. You'll drive them crazy.
I'm at $58.95 as of today. So
Okay.
5 more to get 6,000.
No, $58.95.
Oh, wait.
5 more would give you
Wait.
59. She's looking. She's looking. Anyway, yeah, she's really close, and I was mistaken. She wants to get to 6,000,
Yeah,
but
I wanna
10,000 would be great.
10,000.
But yeah, that fish story was so cool. So here's the other thing about this fish story. It was a secret spot that only the locals know about, and I'm not joking. We are so blessed.
$58.95.
Okay, she's at show them. She's at 58.
I can't see
There,
that.
58.95. So she needs 105 people, and Tanya says she loved the duo chat last week. Yeah, we'll have to do that and do it from Jana's channel so she gets credit. And anyway, so we're so blessed. We stopped at this bait shop that a ranger here at the park told us about. And it's just a hole in the wall. It's called Little Abner's. It is so adorable. Just a little hole in the wall bait shop. In fact, they're not even in there all the time. They have their phone number on the door, and they're like, call us, we'll come up. So we're like, it was early morning. It's like, is it too early? She's like, no, we'll be right there. Turns out that she's a transplanted Texan here in New Mexico and has been for years. And so I said, or one of us asked her, said, are there any good places to fish? We're at the state park, and of course we know the lake there, and the ranger here was, or the not the ranger, the park host was kind enough to tell us about fishing spots on the lake, and we went there, and we'll be back there. But she goes, yeah, don't mess with the lake. Let me tell you about the spot where we all go. And so she told us, and it was good that we felt like we could trust her, because when we went, can you tell them about the road so I can get a drink? Tell them about the road.
The dirt road?
Yeah, that we had to drive on.
Well, she told us we had to go through a neighborhood, and then we'd go through 2 cattle guards, and then we would get on a dirt road, and we'd eventually hit the river, which we did. I mean, the road wasn't too bad. It was kind of narrow.
It was awful.
Oh, I didn't think it was too bad.
Yeah, because you were in the driver's seat.
Well, that's true.
She wasn't over in the passenger seat going. It was awful.
I'm used to that.
I know. I'm holding on to the dogs. I'm hitting my head on the window. And it was rocky in parts, and then sandy in other parts, and like she said, the cattle guard was like so narrow. Jana had to inch through that to.
I made the comment about not hitting the cattle guard and getting stuck on it.
Yeah, she had to be a little bit of a wiseacre. She goes, yeah, 'cause we have to be careful going through here, because we wouldn't want to do something stupid like getting caught on a cattle guard or getting hung up on a cattle guard or something like that. And for those of you that don't know, she's talking about my video where they had to send out a crane to get me off of a cattle guard. Yes, it really did happen. Cattle guard alert. That's it, Mike. We had to go through 2 of them. But her directions for this, to even get to the cattle guards, was you go by old Tom's house that's broken down, and he don't live there no more, and they hadn't cleaned it up. And then you're going to go by 2 old horses on the right just before you get to the second cattle guard. And then she's like, and then right after you go over that second cattle guard, you're gonna hang a right, but don't go too far, because that road splits. I mean, it was just hilarious, and it was we didn't know really what we were going to get into. But when we pulled up on the river, and that'll be in my video. Yes, but Brenda, I got stuck on a cattle guard so bad. It took taking the bumper off. It took a tow truck to lift the truck, and then a crane to pull me off. It was just, it was ridiculous. Tanya, that's so funny. I know. Hi, Sissy. Good to see you. But anyway, we got it. How is that again, Deborah? Yeah, that is how it was. I promise. Let's see. And anyway, you'll see in my video when we pulled up on the river. Oh my gosh, it was so gorgeous. Oh, you found the cat? Is that the cattle guard video? Yeah. If y'all haven't seen me sticking my van, I got it stuck on a cattle guard. Yeah, I just still can't believe that. I look back on that and I just don't even know how I did that. I mean, I obviously know how I did it, but I just can't believe I did it. But we pulled up to that river and it was as big as a lake, and it's just the Rio Grande River, and it was just beautiful. And there were two other groups of locals there, and they were just so kind and told us a couple of, they're like, watch out for the rattlesnakes and things like that, but just as kind as they could be. And that's where I caught my big old catfish.
Well, and their fishing rods were like...
Oh, tell them, please.
Their fishing
rods... Y'all, listen to this. This is crazy.
their fishing rods were like fishing rods you'd use in an ocean.
Yes.
I mean, the rods were real long and big and thick, and then the reels were like...
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. I mean, they were huge, and I was like, I think we might be out of our league. And, of course, they've got all kinds of lures and contraptions, and I think they were using
Chad minnows, I think.
Something. And one guy had some kind of contraption that had held 5 or 6 minnows on like a, I don't know.
Yeah, it did. It
was all dangled like that, and he'd throw it out there and then just leave it. And I'm thinking, she just caught a big old catfish on that. And the guy asked me if we caught anything. I said, well, she just caught a catfish. And he's like, well, we've been trying all day. And I was like, worms.
Yeah, I just have a bobber and a worm. That's all I had. And two little lead
surf reels.
Surf reels. Yes, that's what they had. And they're little not little, but they're rod holders that they would put those big old poles into in the ground. Their rod holders were bigger than our poles.
Yeah.
And I brought in that big old 2-foot catfish. I was happy for her that she was pregnant, and I'm glad that she didn't get hurt or anything, and we were able to put her back out in the river. But I was really sad to have to release her. But yeah, we didn't tell them it was 2 foot long. But that was too cool. Yep, surf reels, Cindy, you got it. What, baby boy? What? Are you wanting up? He's wanting up all the way. Come on, I can't help you. I've got something in my hand. Come on, all the way. You can do it.
You want to go over here?
He won't jump up in my lap. There you go. He's going to jump up there. Okay, what do you want? All right, behave. He's like, no, I don't want to behave. So that was my fishing story. That was, I think, first on my topic.
Fun.
Catfish poles and reels. People use them here in Tennessee. Yes, but they were big. They are catfish poles and reels, but these were beyond that, Cheryl. They were more like Cindy's saying, like surf reels. It was crazy. Kathy wants to know if we've tried noodling for catfish. Jana's saying no. I'm not sure what that means, but Jana's saying no.
I don't want to do it.
And if Jana doesn't want to do it, I don't want to do it. So sorry. I enjoy the kind of fishing I do, which is rod and reel, plain old rod and reel, cast out with a bobber and weights, sinker weights, and a hook. So that I love that. Fun. Obviously, we have fun, but so fun and friends kind of combined. Lisa was just here, and this week we're gonna go have lunch on our way to our next state park. We're gonna go have lunch with Rebel Blaze, and she's on here on FNL sometimes, and you guys have seen her on a couple of my videos, I think. But we will have lunch with Rebel in town before we head out and go to our next state park. and dive in and reach in the hole and catch. Yeah, no, Kathy, I ain't going to do that. Hello, have we met? I mean, I know we haven't met in person, but you know me better than that. Yeah, I should have mentioned they could give those fishing rigs a good workout about 1,000 miles east of here. I know, right, Michael? But those guys, they knew what they were doing. In fact, I forgot to tell you, and we didn't want to film them. I tried, she said she was joking. Yeah, I try not to film people at all, but especially without their permission. And on something like that, they're just out there doing their thing. I didn't want to film them, but that would have been so cool to get their setup on camera. And not only that, all of the fish that they had caught was churning the water on the what's it
on the bank.
Yeah, but what are they on
the stringer?
Stringer. Yeah, they had so many. One guy said that he caught a 45. We don't know if he meant.
He said, "Yeah, I got a 45."
He said, "I got a 40.
Walleye.
I got a 45 walleye," and we don't know if he meant 45 pound or 45 inches. We don't know, but their stringer and all the fish and everything on it was just churning up the water. We thought maybe there was a pump in there, like a boat pump.
They had a rope tied to their fishing pole.
Yeah, they had a rope tied to their fishing pole to keep their fishing pole from dragging out of their hand.
Hold up to these kind of fish.
I know. We were like yeah, like Jenna said, we are out of our league, but we caught a fish. Brenda says to get $1 million. I don't know, Brenda. If somebody said there was $1 million in some stumps under the water, I might try that. Look at my dog. I don't know why he wanted up here. He's just going to sleep again. And I quit talking, and he wakes up. Watch this. I'll quit talking. Oh, he's going to make a fibber out of me. Squirrel. So we're going to meet Rebel when we change camps. And then next weekend, I think we're going to go to a special event in the area. It's called Fiesta. And they do it, this is going to be the 50th anniversary. And they do it every May, the first weekend in every May. And, oh yeah, snapping turtles and catfish hang out together. That's true, Brenda. But they do it the first weekend of every May to celebrate, this is weird to me, that they changed the name 50 years ago of Hot Springs, New Mexico, to Truth or Consequences because of that game show contest. And they did that thinking that they would get a lot of national notoriety and everything, and maybe they did for like a nanosecond back in the day. But this area or this town used to be called Hot Springs, New Mexico. Now it's Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. It's a ways away from where we are, and especially where we're going to be. But we think it's going to be fun to go in and go see that. So we're going to do that next weekend. So we've got a lot of fun stuff coming up. We always have fun. You guys know us. And I want to ask y'all, for those that were on last week, somebody's already shared that they enjoyed the... What, baby? You going to go lay down now? Okay. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. I gotta change hands with my... You're making it difficult for Mama. How about... Okay, y'all, hang on. My dog wants to lay down, so I gotta fix my tripod. But, oh, it snaps back on. I broke it, but I can fix it. So y'all...
Get your standing tripod.
Nah, it's too cumbersome. So, y'all that were on here last week, did y'all enjoy the... Okay, baby, come here. Did y'all enjoy the Go Live Together? Oh, this curtain's in the way. Let me move this curtain. Oops. Why is that fan on? Let me turn that fan off. Anyway, did y'all enjoy the Go Live Together? There you go. Is that good? Yeah. Okay, now you can go to sleep. If y'all enjoyed that Go Live Together, I'm thinking that maybe this week, sometime this week, I can talk Jana into doing a Go Live Together. and us playing games. What do y'all think?
I don't know that will work because of if we're sitting together,
Yeah.
the microphone.
Oh yeah, that might not work.
Right.
So maybe
That's why I had to go outside.
Yeah. Okay, we'll figure out how to do a go live together. Hi Curtis, good to see you and Letha. Okay, good. We'll figure out how to do a go live together someday this week. I'll talk Janet into it. Bennett's trying to undress me here. Sorry. Hold on, you guys. Oh baby, what's the matter? What's the matter? Did I hurt you?
What happened, boy?
Are you okay? What's the matter?
Said you woke me up.
No, I heard him somehow. I don't know how.
Watch the
Uh-oh,
replay.
here comes Sammy to check on him. I'm sorry. Was your foot twisted? You okay now? I hurt my dog. Sally says, gotta go. See you later, Sally. Oh yeah, we are we near El Paso? I guess near-ish. But yes, Michael, that's a good clarification. But just to head east to the coast, yes. We will try. Oh, baby, good. I'm glad you forgave me. He's okay, Sammy. She's checking on her brother.
Live and then play games.
Yeah, we'll do something, but it's going to be from Jana's channel this week. Because we're always doing it from my channel, and I want her to get credit. So we'll do something from Jana's channel this week. We'll either do, well, y'all let us know. Y'all vote right now. Would you like a card night as a game night? We've done that before, where we sit at the table and we play games and talk to y'all while we're doing it. We can do that live stream from her channel, or would you prefer a go live together where we just both do talking heads like we did last week? So y'all weigh in on that and vote right quickly and let us know what you want. Yeah, FOMO. He's got such a bad case of FOMO. I know Sammy is still concerned about him.
He's okay.
I know, he yelped pretty hard, made me feel so bad. Let's see. Are they weighing in? Oops, Bandit, could take my shirt off, buddy. Tanya says go live together. All right, we got one vote so far of the go live together. So we'll look at doing that. All right, so the other thing that I had was friends and family. I've already talked about friends. But you guys, I've mentioned Sarah says she enjoyed the go live together too. So there's 2 votes. Hey, Judith, good to see you, dear heart. I keep saying and I'm sorry that I've gotten into the habit of saying I know I need to break myself of that habit, and I apologize. But anyway, it's good to see you on here, Judith. Let's see. Yeah, doing something outside if weather permits would be great. That's why I was thinking maybe sit at the table. So everybody's saying they enjoyed the go live together. But Marcia, MouseBoots46, is saying games. Sue's at Large says another +1 for go live together. Brenda says either because both were fun. Okay, we'll go back and look at all of this and tally it up, and we'll let you know what we do on Jana's channel later. Frugal RV Gal. Y'all be sure that you're subscribed so you get notification for it. And thank you all for the thumbs up. I've got 48 on here and 34 thumbs up, and every little bit helps. I really do appreciate it. So Bev says she wished we could go to Glacier National Park this summer. Together is better. We both have been to Glacier National Park. It's just not in the cards this summer. We both love it, and yes, we will be back there for sure. Let's see. What was I going to say? I can't think. I was going to say something about friends and family. So, as you know, friends can become like family, and I've shared this before. I'm going to be 65 in July. I cannot believe that date is already coming up. And I am so blessed. My cousins are on here tonight, Cindy and Mike, and I'm so blessed to have them in my life, and such supportive family members, and fun, and we enjoy each other, and we polo, and we stay in touch, and they're always there for me when I need them, and hopefully they feel the same, vice versa. And I've got y'all will see my nieces on here sometimes. Curtis says they're headed to Glacier National Park. Yay, Curtis! I was hoping to get to see you before you guys headed up north, but I don't think that's going to happen. I hope you can make it back down in time for KOKO Fest 2023, and I will be announcing that sometime mid-May, I think, coming up soon in just a couple of weeks. But friends can become. Oh, I love you too, Cindy. Friends can become like family too. And I have to tell you, this morning, Jana came over for breakfast, and I told her, I said, I'm missing my family, because I've lost so many family members that disowned me when I moved into a van. And well, I mean, I shared in my book, it just kind of went in stages. It was when my career started declining because of my brain injury, and then when I lost everything because of my brain surgery, and then when I moved, the final step, and this was over years, a period of time, and then the final stage was moving into my van. I lost the rest of them, except for my loyal family members like Cindy and Mike, and there's only 3 or 4. And so I said this morning, I'm missing my family, because I grew up with them. Oh, Letha's going to be driving a shuttle bus there, July to September. How awesome is that, Curtis? You guys just rock. And I think because I'm coming up on 65, I'm thinking about those kinds of things more and more. So I'm just wondering, how many of you out there are closer to more friends? Or how many of you are closer to more family? I'm just curious, and you don't have to share anything. I'm not asking for this to be a tell-all, evening, but I'm just wondering, because for me, yeah, Frugal's saying, Jana, she's saying friends. Christine Cooper's saying friends. And I'm just curious, because I know for me, it's friends. And I've been on Ancestry.com, Bev. I share about that in my book. And Megan says she has no biological family, but her heart family, friends. Richard says more friends. And Christina says, she's like, yes, Christina, I've heard you talk about that, and you are blessed to have such wonderful family and friends both. Pearl says friends. Thank you, guys, because I was just wondering. It is interesting, because I was expecting that it might, closest to your service dog, Gus. Yeah, my dog just jumped down. And oh, Suze, that's cool that you're sharing that with Letha. Curtis, that's not true. You have the wife, but you have your KOKO Fam too. I hope you feel that and believe that, and I hope that I count as someone that you can count on, my dear friend. You have saved my butt so many times, and I would drive across the country to help you if you needed it. Friends over family, but except for your 2 adult kids. Thank you for sharing that, Sissy. And so, Cindy said, yes, you do have a small family, Cindy, and she's talking about her immediate family. She's lost her brother and her mom. Beverly recently died 2 years ago now. Gosh, it doesn't seem like that's possible. And then Michael has lost his family members. So they are my cousins that's saying that, but she's talking about her immediate family. And so, yeah, you can have a small family and lose people that way. And let's face it, when you get 65 and you're getting older, you do start losing both family and friends. It just because they start passing away for whatever reason over time. So I was just curious, and thank you for sharing that. I am surprised that so many of you said friends, which is certainly the case for me. I did have a huge family that I was very close to up until the last 10 years. And it was mostly my nieces and nephews and some cousins. And growing up, even though my family was dysfunctional, there was a group of us that was very close, and we had all the holidays together and all of that. And I've really been missing it lately as I get older, but I'm getting over it because it's their choice. And I don't mean this to sound egotistical or boastful, but it's also their loss. And so thank you all for sharing. Let me go back up and see if I can catch up with comments. Cheryl says she spends more time with friends than family. Tanya says friends and family mix plus dogs and friends and family. Yes, I love that. Matilda is Tori, and she says closer to family. She's very blessed to have a huge loving family. I love that. 9 siblings, nieces, nephews, great nieces and nephews. Yeah, in this mix, between my nieces and nephews and great nieces and nephews, I lost 27 of them. Don't even know. One of them is graduating from high school this year, and I don't even know what's going on in their lives. So I'm so happy when somebody can share something like that, and that you do group text and everything like that. I have another friend. Thank you for sharing that, Tori, Matilda. I have another friend that is the same way. Her name is Kathy, and she helps me do my budget every month so that she can give that piece to David so he can do the overall budget, and David is my trustee. But Kathy is very close to her family, and they all take vacations together, and they do all this stuff together, and I just celebrate that for anybody that gets to do that.
Do you need to go outside?
And I hear you, Sissy. And tons of wonderful cousins and friends. Good for you. I love that. Bev, that's very sweet of you. Yeah, it took me a long time to be able to say that to myself, let alone say out loud, but I do feel that today. It's like, sorry about you. Too bad. That's a shame, but it's on you, not me, and I'm okay with that. He's back up here and going to sleep again. Bandit, you're a mess. So what's next on my topics?
Should versus can.
Oh, should versus can. This is kind of, and again, I'm going to be taking a poll, so heads up so y'all can be ready. And again, please give me the thumbs up if you're on here. You want to smell my thumb? I don't have anything. He's like, well, you're supposed to be giving me a treat or something. I know. I'll be getting Sammy up here in a minute if I keep saying that. And I can't even spell it because she can spell it. So, you guys have seen, I think I was wearing it last Friday, that I was wearing my Don't Should Yourself t-shirt, and that's from my spring store, because I had cross-stitched that piece back in the 80s, Don't Should Yourself, and I had it hanging over the toilet in the guest bedroom and bath. And so I made that into a t-shirt, and it says Don't Should Yourself on the front, and on the back it says or anyone else. And it turns out I'm one of the worst shoulders in the world. I should myself all the time. And I got to thinking about it, and it's like, instead of when you are shoulding yourself, I should do this, I should do that, I should do this, what else can you do? What else can I do instead of shoulding ourselves? And it's what can, and I came up with, it's what can you do? Instead of what should you do, what can you do? What are you capable of doing that puts one foot in front of the other and moves you on down the road? Because you might not be able to, for whatever reason, to do that should in that moment or in that day, but maybe there is something you can do. And so I'm just wondering, and again, it doesn't have to be a tell-all, but what are some of the things that you find yourself telling yourself that you should do? For me, it's I should be getting up earlier and setting my alarm earlier. And what I can do instead is make sure that when I get up that I do the things that need to get done, instead of beating myself up for that should on when I should have gotten up. And another should that I find that I'm doing a lot is I should be writing. Well, right now what I'm doing is catching up on videos. So what I can do is continue to catch up on videos. And so I am learning that instead of focusing on what I should be doing, focusing on what I can do. And so I'm just curious, does anybody else ever do that? And if you do, what are some of your shoulds? I'm just curious. Oh, thank you, Tori. That's so sweet. Yeah, it's been hard for me to adjust to. Bev says she should be sleeping before 3 a.m. I get that. But okay, so I get that because I can get that sleep hygiene thing gets to me too. But what can you do? What can you do to substitute that? It should be sleeping before 3 a.m. Maybe there is something you but some maybe I should be sleeping before 3 a.m. Go to sleep before 3 a.m. but I'm not, but I can. What can you do? And Brenda says I should be free of my sticks, bricks and living free. But in the meantime, what is it that you can do? I get that, Brenda. I did that to myself for so long, that very exact one. Sarah says I should be more easygoing and stop stressing so much about nothing. Oh, Sarah, check. I'm right there with you on that one, girl. But what can you do? Stop watching videos after 10. Well, that might work, Bev. I love that. Becky says she's behind, had to take a phone call. So if I answer late, that's why. Okay, no problem. There's no rush. Sally S says sometimes I have to realize what I'm physically able to do and hold other things for later. Yeah, so it's like I should be doing this, but right now I can't do that, but I can. For me, for example, I was really struggling cognitively and emotionally today. I shared a little bit about how my day started off, and so I was kind of struggling both cognitively and emotionally, and I was like, I cannot edit videos today. It just wasn't going to happen. I could push it, but it was just going to be full of mistakes, and it was going to take me 5-10 times longer, and I was just going to have to redo it tomorrow. But so I asked myself, what can I do? And I ended up having a fairly productive day. I washed the back of my rig, and I armor-alled the tire cover. I was able to schedule and post the live stream, which I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do it all. I had a phone call with my writing partner and really got caught up on some things through that. And so it wasn't the day that I felt like I should have done, but I was able to find some things that I could do. I'm going to back up. Tori says, oh my God, so many shoulds. Where do I start? I hear that too. Kathy says she can smoke weed. You are a mess, girl. Megan says, I should get out of this toxic place. And I hear that, Megan. And there are so many people, whether it's a relationship, a job, the place where you live, the person you live with, just whatever it might be that is toxic. There are so many of us that are in that should arena. And Megan, I just encourage you now to look at what you can do, because that has been helping me a lot. If Christine says, do it twice and take a picture. I like that. Hold my beer. And Granny Bear and Gus says, my t-shirt would say, I don't give a rat's ass, I'm going to the beach. I love that. Yes, thank you, Clara. I have been saying that since the 80s and made my own cross-stitch piece of it. And I think a lot of people say it now, but no, Christine, I get it. But we all have so much in common. It's unbelievable. Bev, that's a good one. Tanya, I love that. Sorry I'm late, but I didn't want to come.
I'm getting that t-shirt.
Yeah. Janice says she's getting that t-shirt. That reminds me of an episode on Phoebe. they're
On Friends.
on Friends. I mean, Phoebe, she's just so awesome. I'm talking about somebody that's got the shoulds versus can down. Is that character, and those writers had to have known what they were creating. But all the friends are talking about they're going to go do something. I can't remember what it is that they're going to go do. And one by one, and it was just awful. It was one of them that was needing help with something, and it was just awful. And one by one, they were all coming up with these fabulous reasons that they couldn't be there. Ross had to go to a conference out of town. Joey was called in for a refilm on the sitcom where he was supposedly employed, and it was just one thing after another. And it got to Phoebe's turn, and she went, yeah, I don't want to. It's just like, yes, I love that. Oh, so let's see, catching back up. I didn't want to come. I love that. Yes, Matilda, good, because that's what I came up with finally, is because I've been shoulding myself all over the place, just should. And I'm like, okay, but what can I do? Yes, maybe that is something I need to do and should do, but if I can't do it right now, what could I do? Becky says she's closer to family, but she has friends that are like family too. I knew that was going to be your answer, Becky, and I'm just so happy for you. And Clara, I had an okay day. I could have done more, but I didn't should myself about it. I just did what I could, which is another form of can. Brenda says she's trying to set her rig up for sleeping and then wants to go visit her mom's family. Oh, that's so cool. That's really cool, Brenda. Bev says, do a 30-minute should task and then reward yourself with a fun task. Well, that's great, Bev, but I'm talking about when you can't do the shoulds and when the shoulds don't work. I mean, sometimes, I don't know about y'all, but I can should myself with shoulds that I can't do at all to start with anymore. And yes, Megan, when you lose a spouse unexpectedly like that, I can only imagine how your whole world is turned upside down and you have to recreate everything. Yeah, Brenda, I love that. I would rock that t-shirt too. Richard, my dear friend, says, I need to be more motivated on getting your mobility issues going. Been taking the easy way out, not moving like I need to. I need a push to get going. Well, again, Richard, just look at you. Maybe you can't do the should that you're telling yourself you should do, but what can you do? And for some, and I'm not saying this for you, Richard, but I had a friend who has since passed, but was in a wheelchair and was told that they could get out of that wheelchair, and they were really making progress. And sometimes all that they would do is just stand up a few times a day. And I was really proud of them for that, because the doctors were, and especially their PT doctors, were giving them the list of shoulds that they should do, but they would do what they could, and I was very proud of them for that. Sleep schedule, Sally, I get that. A couple of weeks, that's huge. Yeah, Brenda, should lose weight. I could do that. I've gained traveling with this one over there. I've gained 60 pounds.
60?
I have. I've gained 60 pounds. I wasn't going to say that out loud, but I've gained 60 pounds. And so,
I don't like it.
well, she's so sweet. She says I don't look it. I can feel it though. It's like, I just feel it.
And then I say, what do you want for dinner?
And then she's like, what do you want for dinner? And I am never, ever, ever going to say no to anything Jana cooks. She is such a fabulous cook. And we have such fun around our meals and everything. And so I do a bunch of the I shoulds so that I can eat what I want. I should exercise more. I should walk. I should go back to jogging. I should. But what I can do is maybe eat one less taco, or maybe walk one more around the circle. But so I'm working on just doing a little more of the cans instead of looking at what I should be doing, because it ain't going to happen. I can just guarantee you right now. I know me. I'm going to be 65 in July. I've had 65 years of practice of getting to know me, and it ain't going to, all those shoulds ain't going to happen. And so but I'm concentrating on the cans. What can I do? And I've been surprised at how they're starting to add up. So, okay, Cheryl's at work camping, and she's got some campers coming in. All right, love you too, Cheryl. We miss you. Yes, Brenda, she is an awesome cook. When you push a should, when you can't, then you get a redo. A should doubles your time. Yes. That reminds me of that old Double Mint commercial that used to be on the air. That's hilarious. But over an extra 60 pounds over here means you have more pennies. Yes, I would love those 60 pounds. Can't ever have enough of those pounds. I love that. Yes, I don't even know what that would be in the metric system. That's awesome. Sarah, I'm so glad you guys join us on Fridays. That's great. Well, does anybody else have anything they want to talk about, or any questions? Or hi, Bubby. I'm going to try this again. I don't want to hurt you. I don't know what I did last time. That really scared me. Does anybody have any questions or anything? Round two, it's yeah, Mike, but those are to give away. I could give my shoulds to everybody all day long to do for me. That would be awesomeness. I don't think that would work either, though. All right, if y'all don't have anything else, here's your last chance to ask a question or say something to somebody. Oh, wow. Dan, hi, Dan. Good to see you. My family just adopted a 140-pound Newfoundland. It's like a dinosaur. Maybe you should buy a bigger scooper. Oh, that's awesomeness. Yes, Granny Bear and Gus, when you find your happy place for everybody, wherever that is, it really can roll back the clock. That's why I wrote my book, How Being a Nomad Saved My Life, because it really did. And I was interviewed this week for a podcast. Watch my website for the events page of when that will be going live. But I was interviewed for the podcast, and she just kept asking, well, how did being a nomad save my life or save your life? And I just kept trying to explain it to her, and I'm not sure I ever got through to her, but I kind of wanted to say, we got to go read the book. But it's one of those things, when you find your happy place, and when you start living life instead of like you're going to live, instead of living life like you're just sitting there waiting to die, it really can start rolling back the clock. And I really believe that it can start helping. There are some things that you can't cure. There are some things that you can't heal. But I believe it will help with what can be touched and what can be turned around. And whether it's the beach or whatever that might be for you. Becky says she tries really hard to not shit herself. Cleaning the house. Yeah. For me, I loved cleaning house except for the toilets. I mean, no, not even the toilets. The bathtubs. Yeah, I hated cleaning bathtubs. I don't know why, but otherwise I enjoyed cleaning house. But it's always something for everybody. I get that. And let's see.
Rebel's on.
Hey, Rebel, looking forward to seeing you this week. I talked about you earlier. And Megan says she's enjoying my books. Good, Megan. I'm just so glad they made it after that whole debacle with my shipping week. Aren't really things, are they? You know what, Blaze? There might be some truth to that. He looks like Chewbacca from Star Wars, so we named him Bob. All right. So, yeah, Dan, that's funny. Don't care who you are. He says he's just him the last time he checked. That's awesomeness. All right, guys. I love you all. Thank you for being here on another fun FNL. And just come back next week. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel or to Frugal RV Gals channel, please make sure that you have done that. And if you're interested in joining the KOKO Fam, please do that. You can do so for as little as $1 a month. So there you go. I love you guys, and we'll see you down the road. Take care. Bye-bye.